So for our assignment, we are tasked to discuss regarding responsibility of professional engineers in this era of globalization. Before we start, I will introduce our team members. Start with Nur Pakis Hanu binti Zaharuddin, Nur Eza Naziha binti Mazleh, Nur Fatizah binti Muhammad Alias, Nur Fahana Atika binti Muhammad Hisham, and Nur Iqbal Hafizin bin Muhammad Zaidi. First, what is globalization? Globalization is a process by which economies and cultures have been drawn deeper together and have become more interconnected through global networks of trade, capital flows, and spread of technology and global media. Next, I will pass to my team member to explain regarding next topic.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Nur Fahana Atika binti Muhammad Hisham. My metric number 18115280. For first current issues and challenges in the engineering industry are environmental change or climate change. Globalization and industrialization have a massive impact on the environment. Acid, water and land contamination, the effect on crops and food sources, cattle being affected, the drying of lakes and canals, flood, drought, tsunamis and earthquake caused by drilling for underground wells, the effect on marine life, the effect on ozone, and the melting of snow mountain due to global warming, and so on are some of the impact. Many countries around the world, including Bangladesh, are becoming endangered due to climate change. Larger areas of Bangladesh, Maldives, Vietnam, Egypt, London, Mumbai, Tokyo, and New York will be submerged by water by 2015. So, for the solution, engineers must take some environmental responsibility, be ethical in their approach, and find mitigating solutions for environmental protection. Engineers need to promote green engineering to improve sustainability and reduce the carbon footprint in manufacturing. Engineers also must establish priorities for resource efficiency and waste minimization. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Nur Eza Naziha binti Mazleh with matrix number 181151619. Now I'll explain the current issues, challenges, and also suggested solutions related to the global energy crisis. First issue is that the natural resources of energy we have today are in limited supply due to the high demand in the market. Besides, it can take hundreds or even million years for the natural resources to reform again. Next is too much energy wasted, especially in the engineering sector. We can take Russia as the example, where in 2017, their mechanical engineering sector is one of the leading sector in Russia. This is where they use the energy mostly on the machinery equipment and also fitting productions, and there are a lot of energy wasted. The challenges here are the requirements of widespread and stable energy supply to the worldwide, then improvement of efficiency or energy utilization. The suggested solution is first, the engineer need to manipulate more on the renewable energy sources such as solar, wind, hydro, biomass energy, and etc. The benefits of it is that it can reduce dependence on the fuels and also reduce the greenhouse gas emissions. Second, engineers need to enact and obey to standard policies or legislation. For example, in Russia, they implement energy passport, which able to track on specific production activities and also give recommendations on the appropriate technologies of the certain company or enterprise. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Nur Iqbal Hafizin bin Muhammad Zaidi, and metric number 181151621. So, for the third current issues and challenges is democracy and inequality tension. Democracy should ideally self-regulate to limit economic inequality, theoretically expanding the franchise to the economically disadvantaged or to create a more powerful faction in favor of redistribution, assuming that citizens vote in accordance with their short-term economic interests. However, in reality, democracy and inequality continue to exist in tension, suggesting that the above assumptions do not necessarily hold. Problems of inequality is at varying stages of economic and democratic development, and consequently, to create a more democratic world, some elements of globalization must be watered down and replaced with strong guarantees of sovereignty. So, for the solution, the engineer must bring these concerns to the attention of the Board of Engineers. They are one of the organizations with the power to bring these issues to a higher level, as they include many professional engineers and government representatives. In general, Malaysian tendering practice are comparable to the international tendering process in that they involve all aspects of the project management. In tendering, the current system and the procedure are in place, including norms of conduct such as the CIDB's Code of Ethics for Contractors 2008. Manipulation, however, continues to occur. That's why we have to empower and improve the existing system. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and good morning. My name is Nur Balkisando binti Zahruddin with metric number 181151618. I will present about ethics. Ethics deals with what we believe to be good or bad and with moral obligation that these beliefs imply. Ethics involve the rules for deciding right and wrong and the code of conduct that is based on one's decisions. Professional engineers' primary responsibilities include societal safety, ethical behavior, and environmental protection. The ethical manner that professional engineers need to practice and consider in the era of globalization is environmental projects. There are 6 environmental challenges, which are global climate change, ocean health, freshwater supply, ecosystem resilience, environmental contamination, and societal sustainability. Therefore, there are ethical manners that we found, which are developing carbon-cutting technologies to achieve desired outcomes, deploying new sensing technologies to advance the understanding of the Earth's oceans, resolving the enigma of affordable, equitable, and long-term global access to clean water, identify the genetic and biogeochemical foundations of ecosystem function, developing the technologies, practices, and commitment to realize the environmental life cycle benefits of benign by design materials and manufacturing, and lastly, investigating the origins, metric, and very meaning of human welfare.
Conclusion, professional engineers' primary responsibilities include societal safety, ethical behavior, and environmental protection. The ethical manner that professional engineers need to practice and consider in the era of globalization is environmental projects. Issues such as climate change, global energy crisis, democracy, and inequality tension require professional engineers to act adequately. By promoting green engineering, use renewable resources, and bring concerns to the board of the engineers are solutions to the said issues respectively. We can conclude that professional engineers hold big responsibility in this era of globalization. That's all from us. Thank you.